welcome back to another scripture writing video. I just want to show you guys what I did first week of scripture writing in my journal. I decided to use a journal versus using a planner. It's all completely optional. So in my journal, I fit about 2 scriptures per day, and what I did was I decided to write in different color pens, and I have here a a little pouch here full of different color pens. So that's something that you can do with your scripture writing. It's completely optional. It just kind of makes it more fun, to write with different colors. If you're like me, I kind of like that thing, writing with different pens, different color pens. But I'm also going to show you some other cost-effective ways that you can decorate your journals or planners while doing scripture writing, and also how to use something that's not so time-consuming. So this first week I decided to use a PDF that had some things that had to do with love, hearts, and stuff like that, because our theme this month for scripture writing, if you haven't seen the first video yet, is in love, and that's the theme based on the verse 1 Corinthians 16 verses 13 and 14. So I'm just gonna show you guys my first week. Like I said, I did about 2 verses per page, and I used this PDF that I found on Pinterest. It was completely free, so that's something that you guys can look for, something that's completely free, or something that is that doesn't cost very much, a PDF or a printable that doesn't cost a lot. That's an option for you guys, and just make sure that you have the permission and stuff to download the PDF or the printable. And yep, that is my first week, and like I said, I did it with different color pens. So let's go ahead and show you some other things that you guys can use that are cost effective for your next week that's coming up. Or maybe you might want to use one method per week of the ones that I'm going to show you guys. However you guys want to do that, I'm just going to show you a couple cost-effective ways that you can decorate your planners or journals. So let's go ahead and jump into that. I like to prepare for the scripture writing week on Sunday. So today is Sunday. I'm going to go ahead and prepare for the week. I like to prepare for the week and decorate my planner or journal, just in case there's a day that I don't have time to sit down and decorate and make it look nice. That I already have that part done, and I can really focus on sitting down and praying about the verse I'm gonna read and write down and learn from it. So dedicate time more to the verse during the week, which is really the most important part about scripture writing. So I'm just going to do like all the different little methods, little things we can do right here on this page, so that I can show you guys. The first thing you can use is Distress Oxide, and I have here this one that's called Candied Apple. And one thing that I like to use with Distress, and this is pretty cost effective at Hobby Lobby, it's around $6 something for one of these Distress inks. So it's not too bad, and sometimes they're on sale. I'm gonna go ahead and use a beauty blender to make 2 little circles, and I'm doing this design just to use something red for this month of February. And I'm using just this round part of the beauty blender. And with Distress ink, you can reuse your beauty blender. I just make sure to wash it very well. Once I'm done, I let it dry, and then I can reuse it. Because beauty blenders, some of them are a little bit costly. I try to use one that's a little more cost effective. And what I'm trying to do is make some cherries. So I'm gonna use Crayola markers, and I'm not worried about anything going through in my journal because I'm not working in my Bible, so it's completely okay with me. But if that's something that that bothers you in your journal, then you might want to consider other products, I mean, sorry. So I'm just gonna create little cherry thing right here. And if you don't want to do it with distressing, you can use, you know, your markers to do that. So this is kind of a cute little design that you can use. Let's do it with markers so that you can see that that's something that you can also use. This is something I thought of right now that I could use. There you go. Look how cute those are. So you can draw that, like different kinds around your journal or planner for the month, and you know, make like different ones, and they look super cute. You can also use, I don't know, maybe a strawberry, like different fruits. I think that's cute. You can probably do like a little strawberry kind of thing here. Let me see if I can use them. Just trying to use some little like red things for the month of February. Here's a little strawberry. And this is all using like Distress Oxide and markers. Let's do an apple. There you go. Something else that you can use if you don't have markers and you have some Distress Oxide, in any color really, you don't have to use red. I'm just using red for the month because it kind of goes with our theme in love. You just need some plastic packaging, and I rubbed my Distress Oxide on my plastic, and I'm just gonna spray with water, just like that. And this is the smushing technique. It gives you a really cute background. You can do this, and then you'll just let it dry. Oh, I got some on my desk. Get some paper towel. So you can just let that dry off, and then just write your verse on the top, and you can see such a cute effect that gives. So that's another thing that you can do if you have Distress Oxide. Another thing that you can use is watercolor, and you can do the smushing technique with that, or you can also, you know, just pick up some of the watercolor. Let's get that more wet. And then you can paint a background on there randomly that way, and you can write out your verse on that, and it will look super cute. So that is another way, and you can pretty much get watercolors anywhere. This is from Hobby Lobby. This one is a little bit more costly, this brand, but there is more cost-effective watercolors around. And like I said, since this isn't really going in my Bible, it doesn't matter to me if it bleeds through or not. So it doesn't matter which watercolor you get if you don't mind that. Also create like backgrounds like this using color pencils or crayons. So these are just some cost-effective ways that you can go ahead and decorate your planners and journals so that you can go ahead and do your scripture writing around or on top. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to go ahead and work on the first day just so that you guys can see how that turns out. So just keep watching. is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Just wanted to give you guys some cost-effective ways and things that you could use in your planners and scripture journals and give you guys some ideas. So as you can see on this page, I kind of put my ideas together, and it makes a pretty cute, simple page. So next week, I will be doing scripture writing in Spanish for my Spanish-speaking people that would love to do scripture writing. So I'll be doing that video in Spanish next week. I hope you guys enjoyed once again, and be blessed.